does Shrewsbury, is he camped out in there and potentially prevent Keegan Murray doing that?
Or as he's driving hard, is it possible that he draws the foul? Your point is well taken, though, because Hara is the best rebounder. He has a double-double.
Right.
All of those things certainly there. Doesn't matter at this point.
He's in now.
And Iowa's got it first here in overtime. Will that bucket have a carryover effect? Murray was scoreless in the first half. All 13 of his points in the second. And he goes right back to the bucket, and Iowa's got the lead.
First 30-something minutes, didn't matter. Keegan Murray came to play when it mattered most. All right, now we got a real gut check for Penn State.
Hara lost it on the tough pass, somehow got it back. Canada the foul.
That's your heart and soul, Nittany Lions. Ball on the ground, big man don't care. You gotta go pick it up and finish and draw the contact. Look at this. Down low, give me that rock. And the roar after. See, the mascot can't roar. He can.
Fist bumps. He does do fist bumps. Hara missed the free throw. He has tied a career high, though, with 17 points on his 6th double-double of the season.
Look at the bounce in Keegan Murray's step right now.
Ulis around the curl. And Hara's whistled for the foul away from the ball.
He just folded Rebrach. Did you see that?
For the second time tonight, too. Now, that is his second, the 8th on Penn State, so it is still just a 1-and-1 for the Hawkeyes. And Rebracha is not a good free throw shooter, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. He earns his bonus. Hit them both.
All right, let's see who's going to make a play for Penn State now. Hara's got 17. Seth Lundy's got 14. Greg Lee, impressive 13.
Well, and Lundy's 14. Remember, 12 of those came in the first half. So as quiet as Murray was in the first half, Lundy as equally quiet in the second half. Deep in the clock again for Sessom. Steps through. Hara with a 2-on-1 play. No. Offensive board. Ripped out of there. Lundy can't chase it down. He draws the foul. Ulis will go back the other way for a 1-and-1 on the 3rd foul called on Seth Lundy.
Yeah, I mentioned Greg Lee. Now he's coming in.
Number 5, Greg Lee,
He's played really well. 6 of 7 from the field, 6 boards. Very efficient game for Greg Lee.
Well, and he gives you a more versatile offensive set, too. That's the other part. And remember, as this gets into a free throw shooting contest here, Iowa is the best free throw shooting team in the conference and one of the top 25 free throw shooting teams in the nation.
Yeah, if it's straight free throws, it's over. Iowa wins.
And right on cue, he rolled it out.
Right.
Three-point Iowa lead here at State College. We will get you to Iowa City as soon as we are done here for the Hawkeyes and the Buckeyes. Lundy doesn't want to be done. Second three of the night, tied again.
Seth Lundy coming off that curl. Shot ready. Burying that one down.
Penn State has not hit a ton of threes tonight, just 5 of 24 from beyond the arc. That's certainly timely. Different story for the Hawkeyes. 10 made triples. They're trying to find Murray, but Lundy was fronting. McCaffrey double clutched and earns a trip to the line.
tell you, Patrick McCaffrey really blossomed this season. I go back to that block he had at Virginia, and the sense, you know, here he's hunting his shot, but it was that drive earlier in regulation that was so critical. He saw the opportunity, he took it.
Well, and your point, they were looking for a three-point shot.
Yeah.
The lane opened up, and he's like, hey, I got 13 seconds. I'm going to go get that easy two-pointer. And they missed a second straight free throw.
After we've lauded them with praise in their free throw shooting ability.
So they'll go defense for offense. Tony Perkins checks back in for Jordan Bohannon.
Keep in mind, the last time these two faced, 68-51 victory by Iowa on January 22nd. Less than 2 weeks ago.
Penn State has led for the majority of this game, more than 28 minutes. On a night that we have had 10 ties and 10 lead changes. Sessom again off the glass, and Lee was fouled. Sometimes you wonder too, as he's just doing all these scoop shots, you wonder if that's intentional because he knows that somebody's on the other side of the glass.
Well, Greg Lee, look at it, seals his, that Perkins seals him out, stays with the play, gets the foul. Lee 1 of 1 so far this evening.
So Bohannon back in, John Hara getting set to check back in.
I feel like he's going to need an ice bath later tonight. Just seems beat down. Greg Lee fan club. I'm a member.
Hit them both. Well, the founder of it is sitting right behind you. So I don't think it's going to be difficult for you to get that. Do you think it's written admission? They found Murray. Open for three. Back out to Murray. Takes it right at Dredd, and Iowa back in front.
Cannot give Keegan Murray multiple chances to score in the same possession.
Well, he looked frustrated all night long. And as you pointed out, passive. But when they needed him to get going, when they needed him to come up with the biggest plays, he has certainly done that, including the tip in to send us to overtime. Hara rolls, and he's fouled. That is number 4 on Keegan Murray. And it looked like he got hit in the face, too, by Hara.
You know, that's the beauty of the Big Ten. When we think about, here's the play right here where Hara drawing the contact on Murray. Murray's got to be aggressive here. But think about in this league, Jason. Johnny Davis, when he struggled, comes up late in their win yesterday.
Yep.
I mentioned Ron Harper Jr. the other night. We've seen this throughout the course of the Big Ten by the stars.
Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey, DJ Liddell. Caitlin Clark never, she doesn't struggle.
No, she does not. And a reminder, that game is coming up as soon as we are done. Jason Ross Jr., Christy Winter-Scott with Ohio State and Iowa. Watch it right now on the Fox Sports app. Hara hits them both. Clutch free throws. New career high for John Hara. 19 points. And to your point again, he's taken back off on the defensive end. Ulis, a beautiful drive, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, he just got raked across the face. I mean, that was a definite bucket right here.
And they're going to go to the monitor and take a look at this.
I mean, he goes across the head. Anytime there's contact to the head.
And so they're going to take a look and see.
I mean,
about a flagrant
look,
foul.
We can't judge intent, but that's not their job either. So this will be interesting because when you're going to the head's usually off limits.
Well, and the follow through too. Because on initial glance, Andy, it absolutely looked like he was going for the basketball. And a quick check of it, then that is just a common foul, so no flagrant foul.
No, 2 shots.
So 2 shots for Ulis, who is an 86% free throw shooter.
Number 4, Aaron Ulis in the line for Iowa. 2 shots.
Early Ohio State lead on Iowa there in Iowa City. They have already hit the under 5 of the opening quarter. Impressive start there for the Buckeyes. And again, we will take you to Jason Moss Jr. and Christy Winter-Scott as soon as we are done. Ulis hits them both. And the Hawkeyes, as we seesaw back and forth, back up by 1.
Greg Lee in now. Or stayed in.
Pickett has had a quiet night. He just has 8 points on 3 of 12 shooting. This is his time to shine. It's Sessoms with the ball. Again, blocked by McCaffrey.
I was just going to say that Sessoms was giving up a lot of height to McCaffrey. And we know McCaffrey is a really good defender.
Andy, Iowa's largest lead tonight, 4. An opportunity to equal that with a triple and make it a 2-possession game. McCaffrey wants it in the corner. On the drive, Sessoms knocked it away. Ulis, tough shot, no. Pickett the rebound. Not once on that possession did Keegan Murray touch the basketball.
Doesn't make sense. Player's got to know to get him the ball, at least a touch.
Pickett working on Bohannon. Goes to his right arm, no. Lee tries to save it in bounds and does, and they got to give a foul. But they don't want to foul Jordan Bohannon. They get it out of his hands, and they do foul Ulis. Patrick McCaffrey is down back behind the play.
Let's see where it happens here. Oh, it just catches him back to the cap.
Watch free throws down the stretch for Aaron Ulis.
This is showing the depth of Iowa. We've said this throughout the course of the broadcast, that Fran McCaffrey feels comfortable pretty much pulling anyone off of that bench. And we'll give him something.
And he hits them both. And a timeout taken by Fran McCaffrey. 78-75, the Hawkeyes tonight, 18 of 24 at the free throw line. Up by 3. And Andy, they would not be here in overtime without the sensational play in the final minute of Keegan Murray.
Well, look, it's 40 minutes. It's not 35. Keegan Murray making plays when it mattered most. That three-pointer, that block. And then a little Lorenzo Charles. Look at the same report. You know what I mean.
You know, you asked the question earlier when you gave the Dirty Dancing reference. Do college students know that reference now? Do they know NC State?
No.
39 years ago?
Well, they see Jimmy V running around.
Yeah. Again, we will get you to Iowa City, where Caitlin Clark has an early dozen in the first quarter. So 1 star, Keegan Murray trying to finish off a win here, 1 star there, and a high-scoring opening quarter between the Buckeyes and the Hawkeyes coming up as soon as we are done. Now, Penn State does have a timeout left, and a foul does send them to the line. Are you going for a quick 2, or are you looking for a best 3?
Oh, if I can get to the rim, I'm getting to the rim.
So we'll see if they can get there. And they'll get to the front court, and they'll use their final timeout.
So here's the question with Penn State. Who do you want to go to? At Iowa, we know Keegan Murray. At least that's who they should go to. Because in that previous possession, it felt like Jalen Pickett, who was a scorer at Siena, thought, okay, it's my turn. But should it be his turn? I don't know. That's a big question.
Well, Miles Dredge, certainly a guy you can look for threes. Tonight, he's 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. Seth Lundy hit a big 3, but on the night as a whole, Penn State is just 5 of 24 from beyond the arc. And so whoever you're looking to hasn't had the strong night from beyond the arc. But you don't even have to get a 3 right now.
No. I mean, Lundy and, he's not in there now, but John Hare, I mean, either one of them can get to the free throw line. But Lundy's got a double-double, 17 and 11.
Certainly a confidence booster night as he's been looking to get going.
Yeah, he's had a battle with Murray.
No question. And both Murrays, by the way, with 4 fouls. Chris and Keegan Murray both with 4 fouls on the floor on the defensive end. No timeouts left, gotta get it in. They get it switched off. Murray now the defensive effort. To Dredd. Over Murray. Hits the 3! Tough look, got it to go!
Miles Dredd, the journeyman, the veteran. Off-season shoulder surgery. It's on its way, according to Penn State. Not yet. Look at this. Pickett, passing back to Dredd. Got Keegan Murray, those long arms on him. Shift back and forth, buries it. No flights tonight. Officials aren't getting out. You're not getting out. I'm not getting out. We're not leaving this place.
I'm driving. We can leave at midnight. I don't care.
That's not safe. We're trying to be a hero.
Now they are checking to make sure this, in fact, was a 3-point shot.
Well, there it is.
Absolutely, but didn't shoot it there. Absolutely a 3-point shot.
No question.
And they were also checking the clock. They put 4 tenths back on. You know the best part about this tonight, Andy?
Yeah.
This feels like an opportunity for Penn State to get momentum going into the rest of the season as we head to February. It's a game that Iowa feels like it has to have, and both teams are making big play after big play down the stretch.
All right, come on. Keegan Murray, that's who should be taking this shot. Let's see if he gets it.
No fouls to give, no timeouts either way. Ulis up the floor, into the lane, inside of 5 seconds. It's Chris Murray, has to shoot, it's short, and we're going to double overtime.
Hey, there are empty seats. Students, if you're watching, I'm sure they'll let you in. Let's pack this place for another 5. Come on.
Miles Dredd hit 1-3 all night, hit the big one, and then Penn State came up with a big defensive effort.
Great job here. Collapsing on Chris Murray, forcing a forced shot. Hey, don't be a hero. Don't be driving in the dark. Get that black ice.
Glad you're worried about me.
Relax.
Larry Scarrato heard you talking about flights.
I know.
He just came over and was talking about his flight.
Enjoy the moment.
He's got a smile on his face. Again, we will get you to Iowa City with what is that, 55 points? They just finished up the first quarter. The Buckeyes in a battle of top 25 teams, a 1-point lead over Lisa Bluter's squad. We will get you there as soon as we are done. Again, it's available on the Fox Sports app. Jason Horowitz, Andy Katz have enjoyed every moment of this one. John Hare tonight, Andy, has set a new career high with 19 points and yet another double-double.
Like snatching everything. We don't even know if he can see because he's lost 1, if not 2 contacts. Look at that. Fight for that ball. Give me that. There's no question. The heart of the Lions, the Nittany Lions,